Going on, and welcome back to some more Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. In the last one, we made our way over across the Great Bridge here. Um, did we also? I think we finished up the Bellerod jail last time too, right? So we are looking for the next cross, Miquella's cross, which I believe is going to be somewhere in here, according to that map that we found. But before we do that, I took some notes of stuff that I want to go back for. Um, First one is something that I just forgot. I said we were going to do it. Oh, and I forgot to do it. I want to go back to this horn scent Grand Dam. Because I'm pretty sure her voice was the one that we heard when the Divine Beast was, like, the boss fight was starting. So I feel like she might have something now that we've beaten him. She wasn't very happy with us to begin with. And then we got something else, but I'll explain that in just a second. So how do I get there exactly? It's like this way. We got a guy with glowy eyes. 3 rooms. Alright. Obviously something has changed. She doesn't seem too happy. But I don't think there's anything we can do. I don't see any sort of quest. She's not talking about it. So I'm not sure. Obviously something is up because of the hard breathing. But anyways, so on to the next part. As you may know if you've watched any Souls-likes that I've played in the past, especially new ones that have just come out, I like to watch other people play them as well. Um, and so, but I'll never watch past where we are. Like, I would never watch someone play who's exploring areas that we haven't got to yet. However, that does mean that sometimes people find things that I did not find. So we will go back. Whenever something like that happens, I always try and remember it or take a note of it and try and go back and do it so we can do as much stuff as possible. Now here along this road, maybe just a little bit south of the road, there's like a beast dude who uses like a beast claw. And I saw someone else fight him. He seems kind of difficult. But I think it's funny that I missed him because I'm pretty sure in this area specifically, the video where we explored this, because I explored like along the edges here, and along this cliff, I'm pretty sure I was talking about the fact that very often I explore so far away from the road that I miss things that are right on the road. And lo and behold, I'm pretty sure we missed this guy who's pretty much right on the road. Now, it should be a difficult fight, but we'll see. As of right now, I've also been considering if we should change our build or anything. It just seems like if I switch off of this, it's going to be a bit of a downgrade. Because the stuff we got going for us right now is pretty good. But anyways, let's see if we can find this guy. I think he's just like somewhere wandering around here. Don't know exactly. Keeping my eyes peeled. Anyone see him? Let me know if you see him. I don't know how far he is. I think up there is where we had our jump scare. Where is he? Oh, that's him over there. Logar the Beast Claw. So I did see this guy's name before. And I was wondering if anyone else, I haven't seen this from many people yet, so I was wondering if anyone else made the same connection. Is it odd that his name is Loger? It makes me think of Logan, which would make him Wolverine, right? And he uses the beast claws, so he's kind of like similar to Wolverine in that way. I wonder if that was intentional or a complete accident. But anyways, that's just something I was saying. I totally did that. Okay. I know this guy's fast and he can kill you quick. So I'm just gonna try it. And not die, I guess. Oh, I didn't mean to walk into that. We could really use this. Maybe get a heal off before we actually start fighting as well. Oh, too far back. Okay. Okay, got some good damage in there. Ooh, there's a frostbite too. Oh, he can heal. Of course he can. I like the doing the just what's that called in fighting moves? Like empty jump? Where you just kind of jump in place and then as the guy gets close enough to you, you swing. I like doing that. It works really well against Souls enemies. Because if you oh Jesus, if you go too far forward, a lot of times they'll use a move. But if you're just standing in one place like that, like they have to approach you. Okay. I mean, he's tough, obviously. I just feel like I have a very good strategy against him because he's not wearing armor, so he's got no poise. And just kind of hitting him with a jump attack that does an eighth of his health is pretty good, right? Like if we only have to do it 8 times, maybe it was more than 8, but you get the point. So we do get the Beast Claw, which I don't really know anything about this weapon. I was under the impression it was a martial arts weapon, but then my friend was telling me that it is not. So let's take a look at it. It's just a Beast Claw. That is the type of weapon. It is a blood loss weapon. Weapon in the form of a carnivorous beast's vicious claws, used to perform bestial slashing attacks uncanny to humankind. An imitation of the esoteric technique of the horned warriors, whose those who carry this weapon wield it as though they have been possessed by a savage beast. You got savage claws, pounce like a beast to viciously slash into foe with left and right claw slash, or left and right claws, whatever. So other weapons that we've recently found are the perfume bottle, which seem kind of cool. But again, I'm not sure I really want to switch right now. I'm also considering that maybe I shouldn't run around with this Dew Talisman. Oh, another thing that I wanted to talk about now that we finished up the 2 things that I wanted to go back for. I don't know how many people have seen that video going around about it's the one that like kind of tries to clickbait you by saying that rolls are bad or rolling is a trap. I think it's called like these Elden Ring mechanics are a trap. And it's kind of saying that rolling is a trap because jumping is just better most of the time. Like if an attack can be jumped, it's a lot easier to jump the attack than roll it, which is something that I kind of knew. I just wasn't really that aware of just how many things you can jump in the game. Because jumping doesn't give your whole character iframes, but it gives your character below like your arms iframes, which is interesting. But anyways, moving on from that, I am going to try and be aware of using jumps a little bit more. Oh, we should maybe try and kill that guy. That might be doable. I have an idea of how to kill him. But anyways, beyond that, the video, everyone should go watch that video if you play Elden Ring, because it will teach you a lot of things you don't know about the game. Specifically like mechanics and stuff you probably haven't interfaced with. Like I know that I hardly ever used crafting at all. So we got tons and tons of crafting materials, right? But like some of these things in here can be very, very effective. Especially if we want to use some of these livers against specific enemies. Like, I'm assuming once we get to someone like Mesmer, it's going to be very good to do some fire damage negation. And we even have the upgraded livers here, the pickled liver, which does large boost to fire damage negation. So this might be a really good consumable. However, I don't know. We need more scorpion livers apparently, and we do not have a whole lot of those. We also need to hunt herbivorous. Do you say that herbivorous beasts? I mean, those are all over the place, and we kind of have an idea of where we could get scorpions. I know, like, that one elevator takes you right to a whole bunch of scorpions, so that would be a decent spot to farm. Or, I don't know if the big scorpions have a higher drop rate. But anyways, like, there's definitely some ideas that we could use to get more stuff. But anyways, like, I didn't interface with this menu almost at all. I don't think I've ever made a pot of any kind. Um, but they could be very effective against certain enemies, especially if you don't have like a specific damage type. They could be really useful for that. They could give you the ability to poison people. There is rot. I don't know if we want to do rot, because obviously, I don't know if you know this, but Aeonian butterflies are limited in the game. They were not on release of the game, but they have since then limited them, which makes it essentially they're a limited supply. But it's really awkward. I don't want to get into the whole PvP nonsense of why they did that. But it doesn't really help the situation, so I don't know why they limited that stuff. But anyways, definitely should consider using some pots. The problem is I don't know what all these pots do. Impede healing. Okay, yeah. Vengeful spirits. Yeah, we kind of know what the rancors are. Accursed blood. We also have the rope pots. Oh, I also saw one of these aromatics is really good. I think it's this one. Turn your body into steel. I think if you use this one, you can kind of like quickly use it to block attacks that are really hard to dodge. And I think it doesn't make you take 0 damage, but like essentially you're not taking any damage from it. You're taking like maybe 5% of the hit, which is usually nothing in a game like this. But yeah, we got a lot of options. I also don't know much about grease. I doubt our current weapons can use grease. I'd be curious to know what can use grease. So really, I think perfumes or the aromatics and pots are probably the thing that I want to try and make more use of if possible. And we now have access to the hefty pots. We only have 4 of the hefty cracked pots, though. Obviously, if you use them, you get it back after you've thrown it. You get the pot back, but not the stuff that was in it. So anyways, let's move on to fighting this guy right now. I had some ideas from watching other people a little bit as well, that this guy might be a lot easier to fight on horseback. I just wasn't really getting how to fight him by foot. But, like, he does a lot of really large AoEs. But I think they can be dodged by jumping. Oh, I didn't really think about that. Here, hold up. If I... Okay, he killed someone behind me, but I could buff my sword. You can't do that, apparently, on... While you're on horseback, you can't use abilities like... Yeah, okay. That's actually really good, huh? We just gotta watch our stamina, essentially. That was really bad. I'm gonna heal just so we can heal Torrent. So this is gonna be slow, right? Ooh. Okay. I assume we want to switch to the next leg because it kind of looks like we damaged that first leg. Okay, we damaged the second leg. Is he going down now? Or what now? Oh, yep, he's going down. Oh, no, he's not going down. Okay. Maybe switch legs again? Didn't expect that. Okay, he's not spamming his fire attack anymore. Okay, don't... Jumping too early is the mistake I made before. Okay, now he's going down? Okay, he does appear to have gone down now. Oh, jeez, I didn't mean to jump off. I meant to unlock. Okay, so there is a spot to stab him over by his head. That does a lot of damage, okay. So we just gotta break his legs and then stab him in the face. Probably should have rebuffed my sword, but it is what it is. It's more just play consistently, play well. Okay, now he's kind of spamming though. Oh, I have no stamina. We should chill out for a second then. Okay, there's another leg broken. I don't know how... It seems like maybe we need to do this 3 times. I don't know if we need to do... Oh, that's really bad. Okay, let's heal up. Don't want Torrent to die on us. Okay, there's 2. Again. It was a little bit easier locking on. I'm kind of trying it not locked on right now real quick, but... Oh, that was bad. Didn't need to miss that swing. Oh, he's stomping. Okay. So that should make him go down again. This time his face is on the other side. That should be his health bar. He's dead. Okay, what do we get out of this? Deflecting hard tier and furnace visage. Okay. What do those things do? Oh, furnace visage we've seen before. Material used for crafting stuff. What is this? Oh, a new thing for the flask. Formed slowly over the ages where the scattered sap of the Erdtree pools deep within the furnace golems. So those are called furnace golems. Can be mixed in a wondrous flask. The resulting concoction temporarily enhances spontaneous guard. Damage negation and guard poise will be heightened in the moment immediately after assuming a guard stance. Successfully executing a spontaneous guard will also strengthen guard counters. Spontaneous guard is not a thing that's in the game, right? Or like now it is, I guess, but it wasn't before. That's interesting. So essentially, it's kind of like a parry, only with guarding. It's making it so damage negation is also increased. So your damage negation and your poise, which is how much stamina you lose on blocking, goes up when you guard something right as it's hitting you. And then it also makes your guard counter better off of that. That's very interesting. I would hope that it lasts like 3 minutes and not just for like one guard. I would assume it probably does last for 3 minutes or whatever, like most things from the flask do. That would actually be really good if you were using a shield. Oh, we have all this perfumer stuff that we got last time too. Anyways, okay, so Furnace Golem down. So that takes care of pretty much everything that we needed to go back for. And that means we can now go here back to the castle front where we were. So there's a few paths that we have before us. I think what I'm going to do, I thought about it for a while, and I'm going to first go to the cross that's up these stairs. I assume it's up these stairs. Once we get there, then I will make a decision on maybe going a different direction. Okay. And also, as far as stats go, I think for now I'm going to try and get us to 60 vigor. I heard that not having 60 vigor could be an issue in the DLC. So that's going to be our goal leveling up wise. It looks like we do have a boss. I think if I remember correctly, you can't take Torrent up here. Oh, it's one of the giants, like the sorcery giants? Is that right? Castle Ensis. Alright, sir. There's no summoning around here. I just don't want to fight multiple things. It's just this guy, it's probably doable, but... So yeah, I'm gonna make a conscious effort to try and jump more attacks. I could have done a jumping attack there. Oh, nice, we broke him. Can I even get the stab here? Ow. Okay, I did not get the stab. I don't think I could have gotten it either. Should have done a jumping attack there, but that's okay. Oh, I did not. I meant to roll that one, actually, but I could have jumped it. Oh, this attack is annoying sometimes because he goes so far. Alright, we got him. Okay, Somber 9, which is kind of weird because I feel like the DLC so far has given fairly low-level smithing stones. But then all of a sudden give a Somber 9 is kind of odd. Oh, I didn't mean to lock onto that guy. So, made it across the bridge. Seems like there could be a secret back here. See, then you get a Somber 3. Like, you're gonna give me a Somber 9 and then a Somber 3? Like, what do I need the Somber 3 for? I mean, especially me, because I have enough of every single smithing stone to do whatever the heck I want. So... are there really two paths over here? And a Somber 1. Amazing. A waterfall. So yeah, that's the path that I probably want to take next, going down that way, because I think there's a dungeon down there. But so we got two ways, I guess. I go this way first. There's a dude in here, one of the Rhea Lucaria guys. Seems kind of odd, but sure. You have friends? Oh, he lived. I got guard broken multiple times. Shadow Realm Rune 4. That's probably pretty big, huh? 15,000. Obviously, we have so many consumable runes. Like, if I wanted to get 60 vigor right now, we probably could. I feel like we probably have enough consumable runes for that. But no reason to rush things unless I really feel that I immediately need it. So, is that all that's in this room, though? It seems a little bit odd. Like, is there... Rhea Lucaria guy tells me that there could be an illusory wall. Some sort of magical secret. I'm not seeing anything. Not even the floor. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, back to the other path then. There's an item up there. So yeah, like I said, we're trying to find that cross before we turn around and go somewhere else. I probably would not have gone this way if I didn't see that item. What do we got? Oh, joy, a broken rune. Gotta be cautious when there's places where people could jump on your head from. This could be a boss fight, but no, it's not. Hello? Guess I'll just fight you, since you came over without your dog. Uh-oh, I hear someone. Oh, something interesting that I also kind of know about jumping attacks is you could do this, where you like almost hit the floor, and that somehow didn't hit. But then you do the jumping attack right when you're on the floor already. So like here, you could see that my guy like starts it. As long as you started it while you were in the air, you finish the whole jumping attack. And I should just be buffing my sword more often if we're gonna run the FP talisman. It's essentially just free. Good time to look around, see what's ahead of us. This is another fort, huh? That's up ahead over there. I don't think we can get there from here. Unless that cave leads us over there. Has potential to do so. I don't know what's the right way and what's the wrong way. Usually you'd think that that cave would be a side path, but in this case it kind of feels like the main path. Yeah, this seems like a dead end, probably. But it'll hopefully have something at the top of this tower for us. Oh, that's not the button to climb. So what could this be? A memory stone, maybe? Although I kind of think they wouldn't give out more memory stones. How are you supposed to say this? It could be Milady. But that seems kind of weird. What kind of weapon is this? A light greatsword. Interesting. A light greatsword that is a sword whose blade matches the length of a greatsword while being constrained to a minimal weight. Nicknamed after ladies of noble status for its refined appearance. Okay, I guess it is Milady then. With cultivated form, one can wield this weapon as swiftly as one might a straight sword. Has impaling thrust, pierce armaments. Yeah, I'm kind of curious, because obviously we're using regular greatswords right now. And the thing I like about regular greatswords is the length combined with the amount of stagger damage that you can do. So I'd be curious if this does a lot of stagger damage. Oh, that's a cool moveset. I actually really like this moveset. I don't know how I feel about the stab, but... Ooh, that's cool. So my question would be, can we find another one so we can dual wield these? Let's see what we got for, like, dodge. Why can't I remember? Oh, crouch. Oh, the crouch is, I guess, the same as the roll move. Let's try two-handing. Oh, that's cool. It actually, like, I might use this. I would be curious if this is a special weapon. It seems like it's just a basic weapon, so you could probably change the art of war and stuff. What's its charged heavy? What if you do a chain of charged heavies? That's cool. I actually find this moveset like really cool. Is there anything else we could do? Does this have a follow-up? Kind of. It's weird that that's a double swing. Like, this move is just a double swing. I'm not pressing the button twice. This is very interesting. What are we looking at damage numbers? Very low at the moment, but... I would be willing to try this weapon out. Scalings are kind of bad. I wonder if I should give it Frost Bleed up, or if I should just try it, like, with magic. Well, we can't go back right now, because we're in the middle of exploring, to upgrade it. So, and there wasn't anything else up here, right? But once we get to the next checkpoint, like a grace or a shortcut, I will consider going and at least looking what kind of upgrades we could do for it. Yeah, there's nothing. That was maybe a bad idea to jump, but didn't take damage. Yeah, I really like that weapon. I would be curious if we could find another one, and I kind of was talking about this with the Great Katanas too. I would like to try and dual wield. Wait, but what about the item there? I guess we just gotta go... Can we torrent here? We cannot. I guess we gotta go through the cave. But yeah, I'd be curious if we could find a second one. And if the second one would have a similar moveset. Because that one seemed like a really graceful moveset. I'd be curious if all of them have that same, like, graceful moveset. Or they're a little bit different. And then what they would be like dual wielding. Oh. Actually, I should maybe kill these, huh? I don't know if he escaped or where he went, but we might kill some wildlife as we see it. Because if we're gonna make those livers, we're gonna need a lot of animal livers, herbivorous beast livers, to make those fireproof livers. But we also would need to farm scorpions. What are you guys up to? Just hanging out? That's cool. Oh, that guy is aggroed, huh? Well, let's deal with this quickly then. Oh, he's not aggroed? Oh, he is? I don't know. He's confused, I think, as well. He's just as confused as I am. Probably could jump that, since we've been talking about jumping things today. That is not a frostbite? That's crazy. Okay, that's where that is, but that item should be down there then. So yeah, we gotta drop, I guess. Might be a secret there, though. See what I'm seeing? Let's drop here. We can get back up here very quickly. Bolts. So the item is, like, baiting you over here. But this appears to be pointless. Really? Yeah. I'm not seeing anything else I could do. That's weird. Why is this wall broken? It doesn't really make sense to have this wall be broken if it wasn't gonna lead to anything. Wait, where's this? This goes back into the cave to get that other item, I guess? Yeah, okay. So we didn't really find anything of huge merit there, but you know, exploring is exploring. Maybe we should use our lantern. Alright, so what do we got going on here? We got it down below. Yeah, you know, chest in a room. Never just want to walk into the room blindly. Seems like you're asking for trouble, but in this case, fairly safe. Loyal Knight's Cookbook. Royal Magic Grease and Drawstring Royal Magic Grease. I don't know. We could craft anywhere, right? Okay, what's the difference? Heavy magic damage. That could be really good for us. What does this take to make? Ooh, we need a lot of these glintstone near Manus Meteor. We need a lot of those fireflies, which I think are new to the DLC, and we need a lot of knot resin, which I think is also new to the DLC. But that could be like a really good thing to use with that new weapon we just got. Just put magic grease on it. And then what does drawstring grease mean? Quickly. Okay, I assume it just doesn't last very long then, but you can do it fast. Short string attached to this lump. Quickly coats armament, adding heavy magic damage to attacks, but with brief effect, owing to its small size. Believed to have once been bestowed upon low-ranking carrion knights in lieu of the Fellowship's characteristic swords. This also only lasts for a short time. This is a brief effect in a short time. I assume that short time is longer than brief. Anything else in here? That could be of value to us if we don't want to enchant the weapon with magic. We could... But the problem is, like, I don't have that many stats. Like, I don't have a whole lot of strength or dex, so why would I not just enchant it with intelligence scaling, right? I guess that's the real question that we get to. Don't think we can get up there. And I don't think there's anything else to do here. So up we go. That's spooky. Whoa! I still got scared by it even though I turned around. Okay. I made some mistakes. I would like to go heal now. You know, I just kind of, I did the like, oh, there's the cross. I did the run back move, and then I didn't see anything, and I was like, oh, it's safe. I didn't need to do that. And then he hit me with the run around the corner move. I didn't expect there to be room right here. I was expecting something to come from up above. Oh, there's a grace here as well. I wonder if we can continue there. Castle Cross message. Message left by the Needle Knight Letta, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Miquella's trail. Kind Miquella seeks the tower sealed by shadow and the gate of divinity found there. We are to reach him, we must burn the tree that seals the path, and for that we require a flame. Okay, so we've obviously seen the shadow. I abandon here the flesh of my body. So we've seen the shadow that blocks that, the place that she wants us to go. So another fragment, but I think we needed two, so I don't think we're gonna be moving forward. So this accomplishes what I wanted to accomplish, right? Like, we found the cross that they were telling us about. Yeah, I don't have enough. I didn't notice that path to the right. We should go do that real quick. I guess he just kind of walks on his own. What are you doing over here, huh, bud? Oh. He dropped an item. Kind of want to go down there. What's up with this gate, though? Just closed. Doesn't appear to be any way to open it. Okay, well, then we're going down this way, because I think it would be the correct way to go anyways. Yeah, let's grab this. That's ominous, but I guess we'll see what that leads to. What'd he drop? His axe? I think we already had the axe. Okay, well, there's only one way to go. This could be a boss fight down here, so I guess... Get ready. Maybe buff, just in case we just get thrown into chaos. Well, could have been worse, I suppose. That's upsetting. Yeah, okay. I tried to spam my way out of it because he was only one hit. I should have done that differently. I was just spamming right bumper trying to get off a light attack. But I got staggered to death. I would like to get those runes back, preferably. But it's not gonna be quite that easy, is it? Okay. So that'll make it a little bit easier for us, and then maybe cast Golden Vow. Okay. You know, we used all of our tools to not get staggered to death that time. Do we have our lantern on? Probably not. Okay. So what's going on down here? Liver? No. Okay, so it looks like we can climb that waterfall, kind of. Oh, okay, almost just jumped off that. I feel like I'm gonna get attacked. Starlight shards. What was that? Also, I have the random... Oh, it must have been that ice that I heard. I have that random buff that you could get, which is now gone, but... You could sometimes just randomly get an item discovery buff for a short period of time. I have actually no idea what causes it. I think it's literally just random. Okay, well, back we go. I'm not seeing anything else we could do from up here. Obviously, we've been down there. Careful, I almost walked off that. This is precarious. There's some dogs. They appear to be friendly. Can I walk in this water? I think I can. It's really hard to see with the glare on the water. So wait, was there a path over here? No, I thought there was a path. I guess I was mistaken. So this is the only way to go then. I'm just gonna assume that it's gonna let me walk here. I'm gonna go up the ladder first. Ladders to me usually indicate shortcuts. So I'm thinking that this might open up that gate for us. Wow. Kind of messed that up. He dropped an item. I'm gonna grab it. Ooh, his armor. I was trying to roll. I don't really know. I must have been timing it slightly wrong there, but... Okay, this still feels like it's gonna get us to that gate. I think that lever we saw, or that mechanism over there, is probably gonna open the gate. So we've seen something like that before in the Stormvale Castle. Is that a guy? No, it's just an axe on the wall. Okay, well, let's hope that this opens the thing. The question is, can you move it again? No, you cannot. I was wondering if maybe it had like some puzzle attached to it, but usually if it becomes uninteractable, then it does not have a puzzle attached to it. So, now we got a straight shot from the Grace, come in here. We could go explore up that way, but I'd like to explore down below first. See what else there might be. So that's probably the path we would have gone in the castle. We got a secret waterfall tunnel. Some more royal magic grease. Oh, I got the lantern going, but I can't see a whole lot still. Not resin. That's it? I kind of expected this to be like a dungeon or something, honestly. Huh. I'm not missing something, right? This seems very odd. I don't think so. Well. I guess into the castle it is, huh? Do we have any sort of indication? We explored these tents. I think maybe this was up on top of a cliff, so we couldn't get there. Well, I mean, let's go up that way. We almost have a level up, so... Oh, I didn't expect you to use a crossbow for this. Oh, wow. He got me with the curving bolt. Okay, so far not a whole lot of enemies. So this is the item that we just saw. String. Seems a little spooky. But there's nothing here. I guess this is the path. Oh, come on. I was not paying attention. What? You actually just staggered me out of the air? That's amazing. How we doing? We need 4,000 more runes. I heard like a spell being cast. I think. Over this way? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's one of these guys that teleport, I think. Ow. It's a lot of these guys that teleport. Okay, here's a way up. Let's go ahead and deal with him before we have the chance to explore. Hello? Why did you shoot? Can't even see me yet. Ah. Okay. That guy's back to casting his spells. Oh, there's one of those bowls that usually indicates starlight shards, which is weird because we found a starlight shard somewhere else. Smithing Stone 6. They're just all over the place. In this area, we've literally found Smithing Stone 4, Smithing Stone 1, Smithing Stone 9, and Smithing Stone 6. How do we get over there? There's another guy, huh? Not really sure how we get to that. So we came across that. I never saw a way to get there, though. Maybe if you're up top, then you can jump down and get there? So where's this guy who's still casting spells at us? Oh, hello. Gosh dang it. I can't hit the broken rune. Okay, we have enough to level up now. Ooh. Those could potentially be useful for us. That doesn't seem safe. Ah, I remember a guy like this in the Royal Academy. I remember him being a parrier. Moon Rithiel. Oh, this guy probably doesn't parry, though. Oh, I should not have done it like that. I was debating using my flask, and then while thinking about using my flask, I ended up just letting myself get hit. Oh, that's not good. Oh, he almost just hit me with that. Okay. Aryan Knight defeated. Moonrathiel's Night Sword. I know that we already have one like that. Wasn't there a giant sword? The Troll Knight Sword. What's the difference here? Exact same requirements, same stats, but it has the Tremendous Phalanx, which I guess is the spell that he was casting there. Skill of Enchanted Troll Knights creates a defensive arch of enormous magic glint blades overheads which automatically attack nearby foes. Follow up with strong attack to chain this skill into a lunging thrust. Greatsword embedded. Is this? No, it's different. The favored weapon of the steadfast Carrion Knight Moonrathiel. Moonrathiel was the Twin Moon Knight's chamberlain. She was also a friend to the trolls who served the royal family and proudly wielded their weapons as she fought arm in arm with her gargantuan comrades. The Twin Moon Knight, I've heard about a boss who has a name kind of like Renala. It's like Relna, or I don't know what her name is, but I'm pretty sure that's gotta be her. I've heard that she is difficult. Other than that, I do not know anything. So yeah, well, obviously there's a path over there. But this guy was guarding this, so... I don't know why there's this little corner room here. Oh, there's another door that this leads to? Oh. That might be a dead end. We'll investigate it momentarily. Oh, Marika, I beg, embrace your child and give us a sign. How long must this holy war stretch on? What is this? Relana. Okay, that must be her name. The Twin Moon Knight, Relana. Anyways, what is that? Enhances attacks executed after maintaining the same stance for a while. Does that mean, like, attacks like Unsheath? Where you enter that stance where you have your weapon sheathed, like with a katana? Talisman featuring a gallant portrait of Relana, the Twin Moon Knight. Okay, yep. So we're probably going to be fighting her. So I am interested in maybe beating her soon, because since she seems to be related to the Academy, that would indicate to me that she might give us a intelligence scaling weapon. And then we could maybe even use, depending on what it is, but it looks like she's either using great swords or maybe the light great swords like what we saw earlier. And then we could pick something to go with it. Enhances attacks executed after made. Engraved as a reminder of the unparalleled devotion of those who left their homelands to serve Relana. By your leave, we will accompany you wherever your lunar vessel takes you. Yep, lunar also in this game has a lot to do with magic. So she'll probably be a magical knight of some sort that will hopefully give us access to some magical weapons. This path does continue. Maybe we want to go down then. Guy there. Shadow rune. Wow, he actually... I guess they're probably magic resistant. Oh. Uh-oh. That was weird. I don't know where you came from. Okay, you can get up after it's your spacing's kind of weird after the jump attack, but you can get there fast enough to do the riposte. Well, so yeah, I think that area that went down below seemed like it might just be a secret, and this seems like the main path because we got like the stuff about Rolana this way, and the guy was guarding this path, the named enemy. So let's go that other way. Need to be a little bit careful. We have enough runes to get me one level up right now. Ooh, how do you get that? Hold up. Before I forget and get down some other tangent. Must be a way. Oh! That was really stupid of me. So that was not the way. I think we gotta go further down the path we were just going to actually get to that. Is this it? I'm nervous that every single chest is going to be one of those teleportation traps now. So far we haven't seen one in the DLC, but I imagine they'll be here. Maybe I'll skip out. I'll just always roll in case. What do we got? Wolf Crest Shield. Sounds cool. Ah, get me down to shields. Oh my gosh, we have so much gear at this point. What kind of shield is it gonna be? It's a medium shield. How much guard boost? Where's the shield that I used to use? This one. It has potential. I wonder if you upgrade it, how much guard boost it's gonna get. It has potential to have higher guard boost. Because it's got a base of pretty good guard boost. If we go to a shield, I mean, there is a chance, like I was mentioning at the beginning of this video, that one video talking about like strategies that people don't use much, like shields and guard counters are a very strong mechanic that people don't use very often, and I used for a while at the beginning of the game, and then I kind of switched to dual wielding weapons and abusing jumping attacks. So I still had like a straight sword build that could use a shield, but then we also have just used a lot of this double greatsword build. But I wonder if using a light greatsword, that light greatsword that we found with a shield, like that Wolf Crest shield, might be a good idea. Because the thing about the Wolf Crest shield was also that it was lighter than the brass shield. So if it gets a higher guard, or a higher poise, or guard boost, I think it was guard boost, but weighs less, then it's actually like a pretty good item. How exactly... not understanding, but you must have to go, like there's no other way than going this way first. It's like right here. Unless of course we could like drop down into that area at some point. But I'm not seeing how we get there from here quite yet. Well, let's continue a little bit forward. We should be wrapping it up here soon, but interesting area. You. How do we deal with this? Probably magic is our best bet. Oh, I didn't need another cast, but... okay, we got recharging mana. Okay, what do we got here? Didn't really expect that to open. That seems like the correct path. It's going to take us around that way, so let's explore this way. Ooh, I can't really even go this way. I was thinking that there was something to jump on. But yeah, you can't make that jump. This way? There's an item, so I'm going to go this way. I just kind of want to get like one more checkpoint under our belt, but I'm not seeing anything coming up anytime soon. Dew gem. What do the dew gems do? Just a crafting item. Oh, there's a ladder here. Wonder... This could potentially get us that item we were looking for. This does remind me a lot of exploring the manor, or the academy. When you're walking on all those rooftops. They did a good job of kind of like emulating that again without doing the exact same thing. That guy, I got scared when I saw him. I was like, oh no, we gotta fight this guy on top of a small roof. But it went okay for us. Could have been bad if that guy was still alive. That's not illusory wall. So the item should... I almost just dropped for no reason. I wanted to explore a little bit more before I actually go down there. But yeah, you saw the item there. That's kind of just a dead end with that item, huh? As far as I could tell. Maybe that's the way you're supposed to leave when you're done with here. But what exactly is the purpose of here? Smithing Stone 2. Not exactly a reward I was hoping for. Well, that was lackluster. I could maybe jump on that wall, but that seems too risky and probably worth nothing to us. Well, then that leaves only this path. Unless I'm just stupid and missing something, but I don't think so. Hey, that's it, alright? Let's go this way. Anything else around here? Glint Blade Trio. It's a sigil that forms 3 projectile glint blades after a delay. So I think we have regular glint blade. Old sorcery of the Carrion royal family creates a sigil overhead from which 3 enemy-seeking glint blades appear after a brief delay. The sorcery can be used while in motion. Charging increases the delay. Interesting. The prototypical form of sword phalanx sorcery saw a different subsequent refinement in the realm of shadow. Also, what kind of weapon was this? This is a colossal sword. Interesting. I don't remember liking Glint Blade very much. The 3 of them, if it's strong enough and doesn't cost too much mana, could in theory be good. But I feel like I'd rather have the Phalanx spells, right? Because those just kind of hover above your head until they need to be fired. And they track. Whereas that one, like, just fires after a delay. It could be good in PvP, I could see that. By trying to force out, like, multiple projectiles in quick succession that therefore are difficult to dodge. But I don't think it's going to have as much success unless it does a lot of damage in in other instances. Oh, I didn't have to jump over the wall. I could have just gone here, but anyways. So we explored all that. So now we're just looking for a checkpoint. Finish up this episode. But I have no idea how big this area is going to be, I guess. Oh, we're over here now. Okay. And then at some point, I'm trying to remember where was that bowl with the starlight shard? Was it up here or was it up somewhere here? I'm unsure. But anyways, so we're going this way right now. This seems like a good place for a boss fight. You actually survived. Ooh, a spear. So another thing from that video was, I've never liked spears, but apparently some weapon arts or art of wars on spears are very good. Where are spears even? Here's some spears. Is it here? I don't see it. Oh, it's here. It's a great spear. Okay. It just has impaling thrust. But apparently some of the art of wars that these things can get are very good. Okay. I could do... I think I'm going to do like a big... Oh, he's going to come all the way over here, isn't he? That's a lot of enemies. Get Loretta's Mastery in here. Ooh. They kind of hit some other stuff a little bit there. Let's do a little bit of spellcasting, mostly because this is going to be a very annoying encounter if I don't bait people out like this. Yeah, Loretta, I was expecting a bigger explosion out of Loretta's Mastery there, but it kind of didn't do that. Are you serious? It doesn't go that far? That's disappointing. You know, that move kind of sucks, considering it's the opposite of Comet Azure, like the kind of the other Comet Azure-esque move by the other magical master. It's not that good. Maybe it's good at PvP, though. I could see that. I could see it being really annoying to dodge just a stream of things. I dropped an item. Oh, we really picked apart this area, huh? Hey, what up? I mean, it honestly seems like I would have been maybe better off just using Glintstone Pebble. But our mana will come back. Glintstone Pebble is just so good. It costs like no mana. It casts so quickly. You could cast it more than one time, like in quick succession as well. Which in older games, like you couldn't really cast spells like this. Like it kind of had its full animation, and then you would cast another spell. But one thing they did in this game is there's some spells that can be cast fluidly like that, which I think is really cool. Anyways, dealt with all that. Used a little bit of magic, but that's what our magic's for. Dealing with annoying things. Or potentially annoying things. That's an interesting area. What is that? That's this. I don't think we've ever seen a building like that before. It seems like an important building that we're probably going to see more than one of. Because we see, like, I think... Oh, no, this is maybe something else. This might be similar, but it doesn't have... This down here looks similar. Yeah, okay, these two buildings look the same. I was thinking that it would probably be a reoccurring type of building that probably has a buff or something that we want from it. But, ooh, those guys. We could maybe jump. I'm not going to right now because that seems stupid. But could maybe be jumpable from here to get over there. That's always mean to put a guy on a cliff like that. But okay, this is ominous. We've got a big guy. And I think it's tricking you into thinking that the only enemy is the big guy. I was wrong. The big guy is the only enemy. Oh, imbued sword key. That's weird, right? Because the imbued sword keys only had one use. Or did they? Which ones were the imbued sword keys? They were the ones that you used to open up those warp gates at the 4 belfries, right? Which means that there must be more warp gates in this world. Because those were the only 4 that used imbued sword keys. So there must be some more in this world to use. Which I would be curious. Like, I wonder if you still had the imbued sword keys, if you could use them in this world then. Breaks the seal on the imp statues guarding the sending gates enshrined in each belfry, but remains embedded in the statue after use, meaning it can only be used once as an item. I feel like there must be some in the DLC then, but it makes me wonder if you had not used them at the 4 belfries, could you just immediately access everything in the DLC that requires it? Alright, dude. I should maybe get to full health just in case he, like, surprise one-shots me. Let's go. Why are you not doing anything? How did that not hit you? The good thing about this is you could really, like, put some pressure on to their shield. Yeah, like, he was... I think he's about to get frostbitten. There's the frostbite. Oh! Luckily that... I almost did that wrong. I didn't realize I was out of stamina, so the first time I pressed the right bumper, nothing happened. So I pressed it again when I had stamina. And that almost got me hit. We've got to be close to a shortcut or a checkpoint of some sort, right? Elevator, usually a good sign. Although, it seems like it's going up. We got to do the classic elevator test. I don't think there's anything under there. I remember I did this all the time in the regular game. And I think there was one dungeon, or maybe 2 dungeons, where they actually put something under elevators. But other than that, it was a waste of time. But that just means it was worth it. Okay, the one thing to look out for would be, like, secrets in the wall. I didn't see anything there. I tried to look at all walls at the same time. Obviously, I couldn't see the one right behind me, but that was also one of the least likely ones to actually have something. So this didn't just lead us to Grace, huh? I was really hoping there would just be a Grace right here. There's a Grace right there, though, so... good enough. So, we are also very close to the circle, which seems like a boss room. Which I would be guessing is going to be Relana. Ooh, there's more to do. Let's touch the Grace, spend our runes. This entire DLC, I've been carrying around way too many runes. Especially since I should have used them to get to 60 vigor instead of spending them all on smithing stones like I did. I just want to go out here. This balcony seems like it might just be a dead end with an item. What is it? Not very valuable. You could definitely go that way. How does that help me? It gets me over there. Right over here. Also could definitely go this way. Alright, well, I said at the next checkpoint we would take a break. So that's what we're going to do. But there's definitely a way to explore that way. There's surely something coming up that way. Maybe we'll take a peek around the corner real quick just so we have an idea. A boss room. Okay. Oh, the boss room's literally... Who can you summon here? It's Letta. We'll probably try summoning Letta. Obviously, I don't want to, like, use her to beat the boss, but as I've said previously, I want to summon NPCs when possible to see what they do. So yeah, we got some places to explore over there, which would probably get us to that building that I was kind of intrigued by, as well as some other stuff it looked like. And then we got a boss right there, which is, since Letta is there, it's got to be an important boss, so it's probably Rolana. I don't know anything about Rolana's moveset, but she seems like she could be a valuable boss for us to defeat and get some sorcery-related weapons, possibly. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Good episode. We went backtracked on some of the stuff that I had missed, and we also started exploring the Castle Ensis. I'm not sure how done we are, because... So if we drop down, we could get to this weird tower thing. And then we could drop down again, probably get to this. There might be more here, I don't know, because this is the edge of the map, so we can't really see. There was something else I missed in the tower, where that Starlight Shard area was. But I'm thinking we might need to get up here and then, like, drop down. Is almost what it looked like. It's tough. Because I feel like I explored everything, so I think exploring it again right now is not worth it. But anyways, that's what we got ahead of us. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. And next time, I'll probably go the exploration path first. And then we'll check out the boss. So we'll see how long it takes us to explore. Who knows how big that area is. Could be tiny, we could be done in a little bit and then immediately get to the boss, or it could take us an entire episode or more to explore everything. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.